with Archangel? Is that a good idea? And hey, welcome back to the channel. All right, we've got 7 fights for you, some really cool ones, some unique interactions that I think are going to surprise a lot of people. Very excited to get started on. So let's go and start off because we've got 7 to go for Loki. We are trying to crawl ourselves out of a hole we have dug for ourselves. We've got this rogue on Ebb and Flow knockdown. She is a high ground defender, so we're wanting to get this fight over with as quickly as possible. You are seeing the boosts I am using. I went ahead and used the 6-hour ones because I knew I was going to be able to take a lot of my fights within that 6 hours, just the way the map was planned and laid out. Thank you, Taters and Lizer. This fight had some dangerousness to it, again, because of the high ground defender. We were using the White Mags pre-fight. I took a hit to the face. That's always fun. But we've got our White Mags pre-fight. I mean, we're going to get that elongated stun, which will help us out. And we're just going to try to cycle these SP2s, do some big damage. We've knocked her down, got the protection off, get the nice big fury. Thanks to the power back boost, we are already back here, and she should go down. So you can see I wanted to be ultra safe just in case my SP2 did not finish her off. It should have, it would have, I believe. But look, there you go. The protection just come off up, and so it did not kill her. So again, just being ultra safe at this point. I had no concerns about the fight going sideways. If I went a little bit longer, took a little bit more time, got that down. And then that's really nice because now my Apocalypse has 4 genetic code, meaning I can make a horseman. Went ahead and placed that. I want to show you this node. This is the backup recovery node here with Power Snack. This is one of the tougher fights on the map, or it can be, going up against this Sasquatch who I'm used to taking with Human Torch with the pre-fight on his Flame On. Usually take that on Encroaching Stun. Have not fought a Sasquatch in quite a while. Really cool to fight him with Archangel. I'm going to go ahead and show you why, okay? We've done a lot of talking, or if you've watched my channel for a while, you know that I have a high SIG Archangel. I actually took him to, I think it was SIG 112, intentionally because I wanted to know for a fact that when I got to 3 neurotoxins, things were shut off. We were above 100%, and that every time I got a neuro, we just got that much closer to it, right? If I'm shutting something off at 2 neuros, even better. So this is going to be the traditional. We're going to do a lot of parry and heavying, but at some point he should go into Wrath of Tanarak, right? Once he gets above, I think it's 5, each new, let's call it a maple syrup up there, a maple leaf, I'm not sure exactly what it is at the moment, gives him a 10% more chance to go into Wrath. Always reminding people of this. You need to evade his SP1. Even when he's not in Wrath, he still has a 10% chance to stun you. I really think I'm getting hit with the parry bug here, but it is what it is. Now, look, we've got 6 neuros. He should have gone unstoppable when he threw that heavy, but because we've turned off, we've got 6 neuros, so we were way above what we needed. He did not go unstoppable, allowing me to punish him with my special. That fight was starting to get a little uncomfortable because he's backing me up. I had lost my indestructible, but we had turned it off. You know, that could happen with 2, and that's my point is, yes, I know you are frequently at 6 or 7 neuros or something like that, so why do you need all the extra 6? For me, for my personal comfort, tier 1, Master War with 4 Loki, I want to know it's being turned off. You see the benefits of it there, or the potential benefits. That was a really nice fight. I was very excited about it, and getting that down. So here we are now. We've got this red goblin. This is going to be pretty much just parry heavy. This is one of the few fights where, like, that's all I'm doing. I don't think there's anything terribly exciting about this. I just got to make sure I parry him, I heavy him. He's still relatively new, so making sure you get the move set down. Got kind of lucky there that he ran straight into my heavy. I punished the stun a little bit late, but again, nothing too exciting about this one. It'll be over fast, and we will move on to the more enticing, exciting matchups, and I get to watch him bleed out, which is one of my favorite things to do with Archangel. Now, here we go. We're going in on this fight against Hulkbuster. Those of you who have a Hulkbuster fought him are like, with Archangel, is that a good idea? And honestly, sometimes it's not. In fact, I think it was 7.1.1 where I tried to take a Hulkbuster boss or a big fight, and I ended up at a point where it did not work. And I'll explain to you right now why it does not work, or why it can go very sideways for you. For each armor up Hulkbuster gets, the incoming bleed and poison debuffs over 25% potency. Not a big deal for Archangel because it's the neuros that are doing the significant damage. It's not shortening their duration, but here's where this really can become a problem. Is enemy attacks suffer a negative 20% offensive ability accuracy for each armor up, right? So my ability to land those crits, land those bleeds, and get those neuros going will become a problem. However, my Archangel is a horseman, increasing his ability accuracy by 30%. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see how this plays out. This fight and the next one just show the genius planning that Taters and Lizer put into every single war for us. Watch this play out, okay? Here we go. So this is going to be relatively parry heavy. Remember, Hulkbuster goes unblockable. Not when he's all neuroed up though, right? So, and I don't punish it because I just wanted to make sure I got the fight done. But right here, he's going to throw a special. I could have punished that with the heavy. I know his SP1 animation, it's caught me a few times. It catches people off guard. So I wanted to make sure I got out of the way, but I could have punished that with the heavy if I really wanted to. Easy, easy, easy. Amazing planning by Taters and Lizer. Thank you so much. Now, even more. I know this Silver Surfer has tricked people up. I've actually read in quite a few chats that he is the cause of some deaths for some extremely good players. You've got this strike counter combat power rate, you've got buffet, and you've got Chitinous Thorns, meaning when he has the armor up, there's going to be placing that bleed. Horseman Archangel, 100% bleed resistant. I don't even care about my combat power rate because I'm just going to be parrying and having this guy. I do fight a Silver Surfer in a Q map 8 in my section 3. And I have to tell you, I feel like something in his AI, something is different. And this guy is now a real pain to bait specials from. So I just went to reparry. So that's why you're seeing me do this. I'm just holding block. I got a parry there, but you've seen other reparries. And I'm just going to reparry. I'm going to reparry because at least I know that he's coming in. It's that initial block that's really been causing me problems with the game, performance of the game lately. You saw it twice already. Me just getting tagged with some mediums. I wasn't going to mess with it. Just hold the block, reparry. It's such an amazing skill to have mastered. It has really helped me significantly in war and in difficult fights, or what could be difficult fights like that. We've now moved on to the left side of Mini Boss Island. These are nodes that you've seen me take quite a few times. Basically, if the defender can be bled and poisoned, this is almost Archangel food, let's say. So here we go. We're going in for this. I'm very used to evading the SP1 on Yellowjacket here. Typically, I would end a combo in a light and make sure I get out of dodge before. But, this is Archangel. I'm not that concerned. I've got my invulnerability boost, which I'll be using for the next fight. That's the primary reason for it here. You see, I think he got me once. Thank you to Horseman ability. The first time you get hit, you go unblockable. I'm not worried about the power sting here. I'm not intending to throw specials anyway. We've got our 6 neuros up. Things are looking pretty. Just got to kind of stay out of the way here. Evade it fully and watch him. I keep saying bleed out, but I guess it's neuro out, right? It's neuro out. So that sounded funnier in my head. All right, as we move on, we're moving on to the final fight of the war for me. The Sorcerer, you've seen me, if you've been watching my war videos this season, you've probably seen me take this fight or some version of this fight, this node 5 or 6 times. I actually have a Sorcerer on the upcoming war video, and it was really awkward for me that it was not this node. It confused me for a few seconds, but we've got the Indestructible on. I am fully healing up because, again, game performance. I got hit. I got hit in a war video one or two times. I remember it was not enough, though. I was twice, so I still had my Indestructible, so I used it. But the name of this game is I'm just going to use my Indestructible as if it was part of Archangel's kit. If I can not get hit, I'm not going to even worry about baiting specials. I'm just not going to worry about it. If she wants to throw them, great. That's just gravy. But I'm just going to parry heavy, and I'm going to watch her melt. In this fight, something maybe to keep in mind is that she does have increased ability accuracy. So if you really want to make sure you turn nodes off, make sure you have a ton of neurotoxins. But I've never had that come into play. I think she can only get up to plus 50% ability accuracy, and that's at SIG 200. It's more of a counter for Domino or some nodes when using her on attack, which is really, really nice. But so there you go. I knew I still had the full 3 indestructible charges from my indestructible boost. So I'm not worried about that at all. Hey, we've gone unstoppable, and she neuros herself out. Really, really cool. 7 fights, Archangel. I love this guy. I love that Taters and Lizer continue to show giving me an opportunity to show him in like different formats, taking champions that people are like, he could take that fight. Yes, he can. So much this guy can do. We're seeing him solo bosses, right? We soloed Weapon X boss, had lots of fun, and taking champions who have high bleed and poison resistance, just really, really fun stuff. So congratulations to For Loki. We did win the war. Nice war, Severus's Revenge. It was a good war. We had a lot of fun playing up against you all. And congratulations to our MVPs, P-Mug, Karate Mike, and my boy Super Sam. Super Sam does have a YouTube channel where he shows a lot of war videos. I will link that in description if you're interested in checking that out. Always nice to see some different perspectives from similar wars and things like that. So congratulations to MVPs, well played. And that's 2 in a row. Now for Loki, we are slowly climbing our way out of the hole. Hopefully we can keep it going. Thank you so much for watching. Always interested in reading your comments. I hope your war season is going very, very well. Thanks again for watching. Take care. I hope you either learned something, were entertained, or even better, a little bit of both. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.